Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Kind of a mixed tone overnight. Beans up a little bit, corn and wheat up about unchanged. Outside markets fairly quiet with the dollar a little bit lower. As far as the news over the weekend, I think a lot of people are still focusing on South American weather. Looks like Brazil in the northern areas is going to get some rains, which could offer some resistance to the market. But overnight, I think the market thought that beans would be supported by the strong demand underneath the market. And the fact that as we get through this final 20, maybe 30% of the soybean harvest, yields are coming down from expectations. So on the November crop report, we actually could see the USDA lower the carryout a little bit, which could be supportive to prices. We're kind of up against some important resistance in the beans. We'll see if we can push through that or find resistance and sell off a little bit after the funds added to longs last week. Over the corn and wheat, funds added to shorts last week. Still trouble for the market to rally, with the corn harvest still maybe 50% done, the yields a little bit better than expected, and the fact that our export demand remains slow and that farmers still have a lot of corn to sell. Down in South America, it looks like the weather's going to improve for the corn down there. Still watching Argentina to see if their rains is causing any concern in the wheat. Export inspections this week are expected to be around 17 million bushels in the wheat, 30 million in corn, and maybe 80 million in the beans. We expect bean harvest to be about 80% done, corn a little bit above 50%. Brazilian farmers have planted about 30% of their bean crop. It's about 10% below last year. Argentina corn is about 34% done versus 39 average, and their soybeans are only about 2% done versus 3% for late October. Weather-wise, could be a mostly dry week this week. Temperatures a little bit below normal. Some rain over the weekend, and next week temperatures could warm up a little bit. And as far as South America is concerned, again, average rains in Argentina, average rains in southern Brazil, and soaking rains in northern Brazil. Funds on Friday bought beans and oil, sold a little bit of meal and corn and wheat. Continue to be long beans, meal, oil, and short about 190,000 corn and short 94,000 wheat, which is close to record short positions in those markets. As we get closer to the November 9th USDA supply and demand report, we'll be watching to see if they increase bean demand because of China, what they do with the South American crops, what do they do with the U.S. crops, and down the road, what do we do with China corn demand on talk that they're going to go to E10 by 2020 in their gasoline blend. So a little bit better in the beans, unchanged in corn and wheat, and we'll see how the market goes for the rest of the week. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.